lesson, you will learn fun facts about alligators.
Hello. Well, way down in the southern part of the United States, there's a beautiful state park called Silver Springs. The water appears to have silver in it. The Silver Springs River is also the home to thousands of alligators. Let's take a ride down the Silver Springs River and learn some fun facts about alligators.
Are you ready? Here we go! Alligators live in some parts of the United States and China. American alligators live in Florida and Louisiana.
And they can grow to be about 9.8 to 15 feet in length.
While a Chinese alligator is about 4.9 feet long. The smaller Chinese alligator grows up to be around 100 pounds, while the larger American alligator can grow up to 500 pounds. A large alligator can run about 7 to 8 miles per hour, while a smaller alligator can run up to 25 miles an hour.
Some alligators can even climb fences. Watch my buddy climb a fence here. Look at him go.
Alligators hatch from eggs. A mother alligator usually lays between 20 and 50 eggs in a nest. The alligator nest is made out of mud, sticks, and other plant materials.
The mother alligator stays close by and guards the nest.
Shortly before hatching, the young alligators, still in their eggs, begin vocalizing.
Mommy, we want you!
When hatching begins, mother alligators return to their nest and start opening the eggs. Then they carry their newborns into the water.
Nice to meet you, sis.
Hi, bro! Wow, what a cool view!
After the mother alligator helps open the eggs, she'll take care of the new babies for up to 1 year. These new babies can live to be 35 to 50 years old. Alligators fall asleep when put on their backs. When alligators are put on their backs and fall asleep, it's called tonic immobility. Adult humans can hold the jaws of an alligator closed shut with their bare hands. And now, as a special treat, I'd like to introduce you to Albert the alligator, who will teach you some key words to keep an ear out during the Alligator Song.
I'm Albert the alligator. Here's a couple key words to keep an ear out for in the Alligator Song. Birds, monkeys, fish, and alligator.
And now, let's sing the Alligator Song.
I dreamed I was riding on the tail of an alligator. We rode down the middle of the scenic flow of the Silver River. We waved at all the monkeys and the tweeting birds that we passed on our happy day. His belly and his bumpy tail sway and took us on our way. We stopped at the spot where other gators were enjoying their dinner. We snapped up some Appaloosa catfish like a lottery winner. Then we trekked out along the way, flamingos and swans bathing la-di-di-day. Then the gator dropped me off on the bank and floated on his way. There were hundreds of eyes lighting up the water that lovely night underneath the moon. I slept on a bed made of Spanish moss and listened to the alligators bebop tunes. I chuckled as I heard them bellow and hiss, and the water danced and rippled from over their backs. Then I carried home some flowers in my sack in the wee morning hours. Oh, hold on now, we're swaying back and forth, swirling and curving. I see a huge blue moon above the moss-covered trees. The stars are twinkling and the fish are scattering. The river is so cool and quiet. The scene is so serene. All the alligators are dancing on the lily pads. Come on, gators, dance away. Stomping gators. Chomp, chomp, gators. Dreamed I was riding on the tail of an alligator. Chomp, stomp, stomp. We rode down the middle of the scenic Florida Silver River. Stomp, stomp. We waved at all the monkeys and the tweeting birds till we passed on our happy day. His belly and his bumpy tail sway took us on our way. Then the gator dropped me off on the bank and floated on his way. Bye-bye, gator.
Let's see what you learned about alligators. Can you name 3 things you learned about alligators?
I learned that alligators have bumpy backs and tails. The Silver River is in Florida, and the edge of the water is called the bank.
Alligators live in the United States and A. China, B. England, C. Africa, or D. Italy.
The answer is A. Alligators live in the United States and China.
But which one is longer? Chinese alligators or American alligators?
The answer is American alligators.
Do you remember how long American alligators can grow to be?
An American alligator can grow to be about 9.8 to 15 feet in length.
But can an alligator climb a fence? Yes or no?
Yes, you saw my friend climb that fence. Pretty good, wasn't he?
About how fast can a large alligator run?
A large alligator can run 7 to 8 miles per hour.
How fast can a small alligator run?
A small alligator can run up to 25 miles an hour.
Where do alligators hatch from? A. Birds, B. Trees, C. Eggs, or D. Clouds?
The answer is C. Alligators are hatched from eggs.
How many eggs do mother alligators usually lay in a nest? A. 5 to 10, B. 10 to 20, C. 15 to 30, or D. 20 to 50?
D. Mother alligators usually lay between 20 to 50 eggs in a nest.
The alligator nest is made out of sticks and other plant materials, but what else? A. Mud, B. Bricks, C. Clouds, or D. Peanut butter?
The alligator nest is also made out of mud.
But what does the mother alligator do to her nest? Does she A. Guard it, B. Ignore it, C. Leave it, or D. Destroy it?
The mother alligator guards her nest.
Shortly before hatching, the young alligators, still inside their eggs, begin doing what?
The young alligators begin vocalizing.
Can alligators live to be 35 to 50 years old? Yes or no?
Well, yes, alligators can live to be 35 to 50 years old.
Do alligators fall asleep when put on their backs? Yes or no?
Yes, again, alligators do fall asleep when put on their backs.
But what is it called when alligators fall asleep because they're put on their back?
It is called tonic immobility.
Do you remember where American alligators live?
American alligators live in Florida and Louisiana.
Can adult humans hold the jaws of an alligator closed with their bare hands? Yes or no?
Yes, adult humans can hold the jaws of an alligator shut.
And here's Albert the alligator again to match the key words to their pictures.
Birds, monkeys, fish, and alligator.
Now, let's make our own alligator home. First, let's build a nest. I'll scrape together some mud, gather some leaves and other plant material, and finally fill it with eggs. First layer of mud, leaves, scrape it all together with other plant material, and we have our nest. Here come the eggs. Now let's choose some alligators to live there. I'll choose this alligator with the sunglasses, this movin' groovin' alligator, this alligator winking and wagging his tail, and this alligator who's ready for a swim. Here's Mama Alligator guarding her nest, another one in for a dip. The next is chillin' on the riverbank, and the last one is ready for a dip. Whew, that was fun! Thanks for learning about alligators with me. I'll see you next time.
I dreamed I was riding on the tail of an alligator. We rode down the middle of the scenic Florida Silver River. We waved at all the monkeys and the tweeting birds that would have